आज का वेबिनार हमारे स्पीकर मिस सुमन अरोड़ा मैम के साथ ये वेबिनार को कंटिन्यू रखेंगे। तो आज का वेबिनार हम स्टार्ट करते हैं मैम, इट्स अप टू यू।
Okay, ma'am. I'm just sharing the sheet, so can it become comfortable for everyone?
Okay.
I think screen is visible for everyone.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. आज हम ना MSME के बारे में बात करते हैं. We just talking about the MSME. MSME is very old and very old concept running in the market. But when the pandemic came in and when Mr. Modi has announced we are giving to lots of rebate to the MSME and every businessman, even that the day when Modi has announced, I got numerous call. I don't know what happened because I am not a person who's watching news and the hate news hater, because many of the clients I'm having many of the clients from the media industry, so I hate news. So I didn't heard what Modi said. My clients call me, ma'am, Modi has said something MSME benefit. मुझे मिलेगा क्या? Can I get that benefit? Because hold on. What Modi has announced something new, because the concept and the benefit, the MSME lies is very old, but it's become popular when Mr. Modi come with the statement that we are giving such of rebates, such of benefit to the MSME. One thing I appreciate about this particular government is this MSME come with the recovery redressal scheme. Whenever you're going to be deal with the market, hum business karte hain, everybody here to do business, but best problem and the biggest problem for us, we are not able to recover our money is stuck with the inflow of our business funds. But MSME has given a scheme that called MSME Samadhan. That Samadhan is indirectly a arbitration panel where both the party, seller and the buyer, come and resolve their problem. This resolution is very less expensive. There's no cost incurred. A person who are not able to, getting his money, not need to go to the court. He himself he not need to require any professional to representing him. One thing I appreciate when Modi announced that the MSME Samadhan is one of the very popular. Any of you dealing with the government and not receiving your amount within 45 days, just send a notice of MSME. You will get your payment within 5 to 7 days. This is another one biggest thing. Most of the when I heard from the professional is, ma'am, we are working with the government, but payment nahi aata hai. That's why we are stuck. How we are going to grow ourselves? So MSME Samadhan give a biggest thing when the government is not paying your money. Government scheme government ke upar apply karte, the money will come very easily to you. Second is, now the thing is getting better because the code is shifted to the MSME Samadhan and thing will get better in coming time, I believe. This is MSME. Let's understand the MSME. I think there is one skip. When we talk about the MSME, why MSME? Why not a big corporate? See, a startup, a small businessman. When I ask Richa, our audience is businessmen and a professional, there's a difference between, there's a one difference why I ask it. When I talk about the businessman, a businessman want कि मेरा पैसा ना लगे. I don't want to invest my own money. I'll borrow the money I invested in the business and let's see the business is running or not. When I talk about a professional don't think to borrow the money every time and invest it to run that profession. The only difference when I ask my audience, when I talk about the business and when I talk about the MSME, the major difference is the businessman always want get some amount and invest it and get my business to be done. Every time it's not possible for everyone to invest his own money, invest his, taking his savings to invest it in the business. Yes, initial stage we do, but in the running business, we always want that we can somehow give a good rebate and good loan scheme, so we can avail and get better in the business structure. Why we talk about business and the business loan? There are so many loans are there. When I talk about the loan, when I work with the banks and they see, ma'am, MSME loans are very important. When you go your GST login, I hope you all have your GST. You can see there is a line coming down. that you want to avail MSME loan. I don't know how many of you notice or not. Do note that if you need a loan, just click on the, the link is coming on your GST login. It shows your eligibility according to your sale and purchase. Let's understand benefits of MSME. MSME registration, mostly when people come to me, ma'am, MSME registration chahiye. The maximum people just need ki unko trademark pay, they get the rebate of 50%. The only thing they think, and other benefit I don't know they're going to be know about, or they are going to be avail the same or not. Best benefit and the awareness is required for the bank loans. Why we talk about MSME and the loan? There are many other loans, business loan and many other loans, personal loans are there. You have to give something to get the loan. For MSME, you don't need to give anything, which means no collateral is required for the MSME. Second, subsidy on the patent registration. Patent registration, when we talk about IT sector companies, or I talk about automobile industry, our industry which is coming with the innovation. They have multiple and a huge expenditure they are spending on the patent, because if in the technology they do not have their patent, might be the technology is going to be public. There's lots of money involved in the patent registration. You will get the subsidy. And I see when I talk about IT sector, they get up to 80% of the subsidy from the patent registration with the department. Overdraft, sorry, overdraft facility. There are so many clients come to me, ma'am, I need a registration.
Madam, slides is not moving.
Sorry?
Slides are not moving.
Sir, I'm just talking about this slide only. I'm on the third point.
No, it's not moving, no?
It's moving. I'm moving from my hand.
Slides are not moving, showing.
मैम आपकी स्लाइड्स,
me?
यस मैम आपकी स्लाइड्स मूव नहीं हो रही है इसमें.
अभी मूव हुआ?
नहीं मैम.
Richard, then you need to be help me out for this, because here the thing is moving.
Just a minute, ma'am.
I think now it's okay.
मैम कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो.
हाँ, continue. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out, Richard. When we talk about overdraft, when we talk about, in Mr. Modi has announced, maximum banks has given a 0.5% rebate on the interest. This is one benefit that you can avail. Industrial promotional subsidiary eligibility. आप जब इंडस्ट्री को प्रमोट करते हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू बिलोंग्स टू एन ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री, आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग वन एग्जाम्पल फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. When you go for the exhibition, when you want to participate something on the international level, there are some subsidiary on the application basis. You can avail those subsidies as well. Some of the people are going to be take NSIC registration. NSIC registration for NSIC exhibition and many other benefits. You only can avail when you have MSME registration, which means whenever there is a promotional of your industry, then you need to have MSME. And if you're going for higher level and the international level, then you have to have NSIC registration as well. When we talk about what kind of subsidy they give minimum 75% of the costing of the subsidiary. My favorite, that is delaying payment. Most of us are facing not having, after COVID, most of we are facing, people are not making a payment. And this MSME Samadhan is one that we always fall down. Yeah, how we get this, how we get this payment resolved. Any person who's not making a payment of 45 days, you have to, give him a reminder that your payment is due more than 45 days. Second, are very important. In your invoice, you mention your GST number, you mention your company detail, you have to mention your company MSME number as well. That MSME number, if you mention on your bill, it means your intention to telling the buyer that you have to make the payment in 45 days. Now the question here is, there are so many industries where the payment cycle is 90 days or 120 days. Yeah, agree. there are many industries which are already working on 120 days payment cycle or 90 days payment cycle. But if the seller is agree with the terms given by the buyer of 90 days or 120 days, and if the person is not making the payment, you have to give the reminder before you have to go with the MSME Samadhan. Further, when we talk about, ma'am, I don't want to pay to the lawyers, I don't want to pay to the professional, and how I get my payment back, and how the procedure will work for me. You don't need to pay to the professional. You only have the professional who can be, follow it up. It's not going to disturb your routine. You need to go MSME Samadhan. You have to fill the details, and after the filling the details of non-payment by the buyer, have you submitted, the two notices will go. One notice for the receiver and second notice will go to the sender. Maximum payment recovery will come with this particular MSME Samadhan. Adisha, can you confirm which language I have to use?
Ma'am, English and
okay.
Hindi.
Actually,
English,
somebody
Hindi.
has mentioned in the chat to ask speak in Hindi.
Yeah, ma'am. English, Hindi, both.
Acha, I'll use both the language.
Yeah, ma'am.
I try to make Hindi and English both. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Please use English both. Okay. I'll speak both the language. Okay. Thank you. मैं एक बार हिंदी में फिर से ब्रीफ कर देती हूँ. जब आप MSME लोन के लिए जाते हो, MSME लोन एक ऐसा लोन है जिसके अंदर आपको कोलेट्रल नहीं देना, आपको कोई भी सिक्योरिटी नहीं देनी है और आप आसानी से वो लोन की बेनिफिट ले सकते हो. दूसरा क्या है, जब आप पेटेंट की सब्सिडी की बात करते हो, जो IT सेक्टर कंपनीज होती हैं और जो ऑटोमोबाइल्स या मोबाइल इंडस्ट्रीज होती हैं, उनको अपना कोई भी प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में लाने से पहले पेटेंट कराना पड़ता है. आपने कभी सोचा है कि एप्पल ही क्यों दिखता है, या वन प्लस ही क्यों दिखता है, या फिर हमारी गाड़ी एक दूसरे से अलग क्यों दिखती है? उसका रीजन यही होता है कि जब भी वो डिजाइन मार्केट में आता है, वो पेटेंट, सोचो उन कंपनीज के लिए कितनी ज्यादा एक पेटेंट रजिस्ट्रेशन के अंदर कॉस्ट होती है. अगर वो MSME रजिस्टर है तो वो उसमें सब्सिडी क्लेम कर सकते हैं, जो करीबन 80% तक उनको गवर्नमेंट की फीस में रिबेट मिल जाती है. ओवरड्राफ्ट इंटरेस्ट रेट एग्जेम्पशन, कहने को तो हम कहते हैं हम इंडिया में हैं और MSME जो है बहुत पुराना है, टोटली अग्री. बट ये जो एग्जेम्पशन है MSME की, ये तभी मिली व्हेन द गवर्नमेंट, मोदी गवर्नमेंट हैज अनाउंस्ड. उसके भी आई थिंक 6 महीने के बाद ये रिबेट बैंक्स ने देना शुरू करा. Then we talk about the delay in payment. MSME की, हम MSME के बेनिफिट्स की बात करते हैं, डिले इन पेमेंट का मतलब हो गया कि मैं आज बिजनेस कर रही हूँ और मेरे लोग पेमेंट ही नहीं कर रहे हैं. मेरे लिए बड़ी दिक्कत हो जाती है कि उसी अमाउंट को मैं कैसे रोटेट करूँ. मेरे अगर बिजनेस साइकिल में पैसा फंस जाता है, मेरे लिए बड़ी दिक्कत हो जाती है कि मैं उस पैसे को कैसे रिकवर करूँ. तो MSME समाधान एक पोर्टल है जहाँ पे आप सब अपने लॉग इन करके, जो लोग आपकी पेमेंट नहीं कर रहे, उसको सबमिट कर सकते हो. सबमिट करने के बाद आपका केस पर्टिकुलर SDM ऑफिस में लिस्ट होता है. When your case is going to list on that MSME, you will get the notification that your hearing is settled down for that day. अगर आपकी पेमेंट उससे पहले रिकवर हो गई है या आपके बायर ने वेंडर ने आपकी पेमेंट कर दी, you have to inform that. Otherwise you have to go to the hearings. हेयरिंग्स बहुत सिंपल हेयरिंग होती है, कोई कोर्ट नहीं बैठा होता, कोई आपसे एक्स्ट्रा डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं मांगे जाते. उनके लिए बड़ा आसान है जिन्होंने पैसे लेने, उनके लिए मुश्किल है जिन्होंने पैसे देने हैं. एंड दे हैव टू आस्क फॉर द रीजन. सेटलमेंट होती है, फॉर एग्जांपल एक किसी का 1 लाख रुपीस नीड टू बी रिकवर, 1 लाख रुपए किसी से लेना है और वो समाधान जब उसके MSME रजिस्ट्रेशन के थ्रू जाता है, MSME समाधान के थ्रू हेयरिंग्स में जाता है, तो ये बोल दिया जाता है कि अगर वो 1 लाख रुपए नहीं दे रहा तो 90 में सेटल कर लो, 95 में सेटल कर लो, ठीक है. बट अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट चाहिए, आपको बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट है, 1-2 करोड़ का अमाउंट है, देन NCLT इज बेटर ऑप्शन टू गो. इसमें एक बहुत बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज क्या है कि हम इस चीज को सिंक किस तरीके से करते हैं. जितनी भी प्राइवेट कंपनीज हैं, जितनी भी प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी है, पब्लिक लिमिटेड कंपनीज है, उनको अपनी रिस्पेक्टिव रजिस्टर ऑफ कंपनी को हर 6 महीने में एक फॉर्म फिल करना होता है. उस फॉर्म के अंदर उनको ये मेंशन करना होता है कि उन्होंने किन किन की पेमेंट नहीं करी है, किनकी पेमेंट 45 डेज से ज्यादा नॉन पेड है. तो हमें ये हेल्प मिल जाता है when we go with the delay payment कि we will going to be ask the registrar कि why they are giving, what reason they are giving it, and how we can get the benefit. How this chat will be. This is very important. Electricity bill. I want to pinpoint the business owner here who are into the manufacturing. जब हम मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की बात करते हैं तो मैन्युफैक्चरर को पता है कि उनका इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल कितना आता है. आप अगर अपने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल से आप देखो ना, वॉट के बेसिस पे आता है. सम आर द फिक्स एक्सपेंडिचर, सम आर द वेरिएबल जो आपकी यूनिट के बेसिस पे कैलकुलेट होता है. जो आपके फिक्स एक्सपेंडिचर होते हैं, जो वॉट बेसिस आते हैं, उस पे कोई रिबेट नहीं मिलता है. जो आपकी यूनिट्स पर पैसा लगा होता है ना, यूनिट पर 14 रुपीज और 15, 18 रिस्पेक्टिव स्टेट्स में, हर स्टेट में जिस तरीके से जो भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रिबेट यूनिट पे जो प्राइस लगा होता है, उस पे आप रिबेट ले सकते हो. दिस इज न्यू, किसी को नहीं पता. हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट इज वन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, आई डोंट नो बीजेपी और कांग्रेस, आई एम वेरी पुअर इन इट. जो भी गवर्नमेंट है, दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग अ वेरी गुड रिबेट टू द हरियाणा मैन्युफैक्चरर. सेकंड, दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट इज पुअर, दे आर नॉट प्रोवाइडिंग एनी रिबेट. जो भी रिस्पेक्टिव स्टेट है इंडिया की, किसी भी रिस्पेक्टिव स्टेट से जहां से भी आपको बिल आ रहा है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल आ रहा है, वो बीएसएस है, टाटा है, जो भी आ रहा है, यू हैव टू अप्रोच देम, you have to ask them कि sir these are the bill expenditure I'm occurring and I'm a MSME registered person, can I get the rebate? The person of MSME या electricity का जो भी authorized representative है, he will come to your factory, visit करेगा, he will check that कि आपने किस तरह की electricity bulbs लगा रखे, what are the LED you are using, what are the machinery are you using. On the basis of that they are giving you a rebate. Sometime, yes sir, UP government is also providing the rebate because UP, Uttarakhand is providing, Himachal government is providing, government, but you have to ask the respective government because this is the state government matter, not a central government matter. Second, ISO certification. Anyone here? Just ask me. Yes, Maharashtra is providing. When I talk about ISO certification, हर किसी के ऑफिस में ISO लगा होता है, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 में ले रखा होता है. Everybody has a ISO certification 9001 2015 ISO they have, and they might be purchased from the market 4,000, 5,000. But believe me, 90% of ISO which is available in India are fake. When I talk about fake, what kind of fake thing is it? Because just understand, you are getting an international certification, how it is available at 3,000 or 4,000. Whenever if you are having ISO from IAF has a login side of US. You have to go and you have to put your certificate. If it is showing, which means your certificate is valid. 90% the people who are buying the ISO in 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, the certificate will only be lies for 6-7 months. After that, the ISO is not provided. When you go with the ISO certification for inspection and proper the person who is authorized, you will get the reimbursement of the government fees paid. You have to apply to the state government. You have to provide the details, bill, and the ISO certificate. You will get the benefit of ISO certification. So these are the 7 benefits. Right now, it's available. Every government has their own on behavior to give the benefits to the respective businessmen. Yes, there is a more important thing. So rebate is totally depend. Any subsidiary rebate depends upon state to state. I never seen getting a rebate in ISO, but yes, the benefit is live with the MSME. I don't know which rebate and which ISO they will get the rebate. Right, but I think 9,000 2001 2015 is definitely not have the rebate because it is, I don't know how it's available in the market. Richa, can you move to the next slide? When we talk about many benefits, दो ही benefits जो है MSME के आप business owner look. One is look for the bank loan. Second, he look for the recovery. Other benefits are subject to the industry, subject to the their requirements. Rest of the loans and the rebate are booked by every business owner and every professional. It's a need of every Indian. I would rather say. और जो भारत के वासी है ना, उनको सिर्फ ये चाहिए कि मुझे लोन मिले, और लोन मिले या फिर मेरी जो पेमेंट है वो इजीली निकल जाए, तो शायद मेरा एक बिजनेस बहुत इजी बिजनेस हो जाएगा। अदरवाइज बहुत डिफिकल्ट है कि मार्केट से पैसा निकल नहीं रहा है और बैंक मुझे पैसा दे नहीं रहा। दिस इज अ वेरी बिग प्रॉब्लम। When we talk about MSME loan or we talk about unsecured loan, MSME loan होता क्या है? बहुत सारे लोग, मैम मेरे पास तो बिजनेस लोन भी है, बिजनेस लोन में भी मुझे रिबेट मिल रही है। पहली बात तो ये कि एमएसएमई लोन का मतलब क्या है कि any person who running a business in running business, I think any of the person has experience कि उनके बिजनेस लोन पे भी उनको रिबेट मिली होगी। अगर आपको अपने रनिंग बिजनेस में रिबेट मिली है, विच मीन्स इट्स कवर अंडर एमएसएमई, पहली चीज। दूसरी चीज मैं जब बात करती हूँ कि अगर कोई स्टार्टअप है वो फ्रेश लोन के लिए जा रहा है, तो फ्रेश लोन के लिए वो जा सकता है एंड उसको बिजनेस लोन नहीं अप्लाई करना। अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग, उनको बिजनेस लोन अप्लाई नहीं करना, उनको अप्लाई करना है एमएसएमई बिजनेस लोन। एमएसएमई बिजनेस लोन के आज भी जो बेनिफिट है, कल को बेनिफिट इनकी एनहेंस होने हैं। इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ पर्सन इज नॉट रेडी टू पे, एक पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्री फॉल डाउन आ जाता है किसी इंडस्ट्री में। इंडिया में मेडिकल इंडस्ट्री कोविड से पहले बिल्कुल ही, आई थिंक ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड पूरी फॉल डाउन थी। जब फार्मा इंडस्ट्री पुल अप हो गई है, तो हो सकता है देयर अदर इंडस्ट्री, आई डोंट नो व्हिच इंडस्ट्री इज फॉल डाउन राइट नाउ, एनी इंडस्ट्री व्हिच इज फॉल डाउन, आई थिंक मेटल इंडस्ट्री after the war has fall down. If any industries which is fall down, the government might be come with some benefit. गवर्नमेंट हो सकता है उनके लिए कुछ ऐसे प्लान बनाए या रीपेमेंट ऑफ लोन थोड़ा इजी कर दे। तो एमएसएमई लोन के लिए आपको जाना है। अगर आपको करंट लोन पे कोई रिबेट मिली है, टेक इट। इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर फ्रेश लोन, देन गो फॉर एमएसएमई बिजनेस लोन। रिचा, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। अब पॉइंट आता है, मैम मुझे तो लोन मिला ही नहीं, आई डोंट वांट टू गो विद द लोन, बट मुझे तो बैंक ने मना कर दिया। देखो, बैंक कभी भी लोन देगा, ही ऑलवेज गोइंग टू सी योर क्रेडिबिलिटी। एमएसएमई में वो ये नहीं देखेंगे कि आप पे कैसे कर रहे हो, एमएसएमई में ये देखेंगे आपने कोई डिफॉल्ट तो नहीं कर। सर, आप एक बिजनेसमैन की तरह समझ रहे हो, अगर आपके पास कोई एज अ बिजनेसमैन आपसे लोन मांगने आता है, तो आप भी शायद उसी बंदे को दोगे जो पे कर सकता है। तो वी हैव टू थिंक why the bank deny to a person। अब उसके लिए what are the structure, जो एक basic structure बनाया हुआ गवर्नमेंट ने, that is applicant will be between 25 to 55, 60 से above लोन नहीं मिलेगा एमएसएमई until unless you have a good background story and something like that। एप्लीकेंट की कम से कम बिजनेस विंटेज होनी चाहिए more than 3 years, he has filed the income tax return। When we talk about the income tax return, it's not necessary that you show the profit and pay the tax। Profit दिखा के tax पे करने से it's never shown, but whenever you look, you have to plan। If you're coming with is this year, you have to file your returns, or you might be already filed। If you need a loan in coming year, अगर आपको अगले साल या उसके अगले साल लोन चाहिए, तो आपको अपनी आईटीआर इस तरीके से भरनी है कि आपको उतने लोन के लिए एलिजिबल हो जाए। आप जब भी बैंक के पास जाते हो ना, बैंक की एक सिंपल सी कैलकुलेशन होती है, जो भी आपने नेट इनकम दिखाई होती है ना, उसको वो इंटू करते हैं 3 से और डिवाइड करते हैं 5 से। एक वो सिंपल कैलकुलेशन करते हैं और वो ये देखते हैं, उसके बाद अगर आपकी कोई करंट ईएमआई चल रही है तो उसको डिडक्ट करेंगे। डिडक्ट करने के बाद जो आपका रिमेनिंग पोर्शन होगा, वो उनका आप लोन पे कर सकते हो या नहीं कर सकते हो। ये एक सिंपल कैलकुलेशन होती है जो हर एक बैंक करता है। क्रेडिट, आपकी सिविल स्कोर देखी जाती है, आपकी सिविल स्कोर हमेशा 750 से ऊपर होनी चाहिए। अब होता क्या है ना, मैम मैंने तो आज तक कोई डिफॉल्ट ही नहीं करा, मेरा तो सिविल फिर भी नीचे आ गया। मतलब एक एमएसएमई में आई एम गिविंग अ स्मॉल सॉफ्ट टिप आल्सो, सो कैन यू, आप लोग उस चीज को दिमाग में रखें या ध्यान रखें। जब हम पेटीएम की बात करते हैं ना, पेटीएम ने भी अपनी ना क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करनी शुरू कर दी है। वहां पे शो कर दिया कि आप है ना 8,000, 10,000 या 15,000 ना ले सकते हो। आपने वो यूटिलाइज करे। आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट सिंपल ट्रांजेक्शन। आपने वो यूटिलाइज करे, यूटिलाइज करने के बाद उसको पे करना था 15 तारीख तक, आपने पे नहीं करा। फिर वो आपका इंटरेस्ट लगाते थे, क्योंकि छोटा सा अमाउंट था, 8,000 10,000 का, 500 रुपए उन्होंने ऐड किया, दे एड अप दी 500 रुपीज, देन दे अगेन ऐड अप 500 रुपीज, और आपने 3 महीने तक पे नहीं करा, आपका सिबिल हिट होके 400 से नीचे चला जाएगा, हिट अप होके नीचे चला जाएगा। Then the applicant must have any past record, loan defaulters नहीं होने चाहिए। तो whenever you go for MSME loan, you have to be like this, और हमेशा ये maintain करके रखना है, it's always be helping you out। Can I have the next slide? Benefits of MSME loan, collateral free होता है, क्विक अप्रूवल होता है इसमें, it's not going to be a go with the each and everything of your thing। टेन्योर आपका इसमें 12 से 16 मंथ्स तक ही होता है, इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बियॉन्ड दैट। रिडक्शन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट रेट होता है, नॉमिनल डॉक्यूमेंटेशन फॉर MSME एंड लोन एप्लीकेशन। So I'm just taking your question. Manage your loan easily from the net banking and website of your financial provider and pre-approve offers। जब से MSME इंडिया में ना एक बड़ा अच्छा सा ट्रेंड होता है कि अगर SBI is providing some benefit to the MSME, other bank will come with the MSME scheme। Archin Gupta has asked me questions, and I just want to take your question here। अगर आप अपने GST लॉगिन पे भी जाओगे ना, वहां पे भी MSME लोन लिखा होता है। I agree, some banks are using this term as a MSME loan, some people are using a business loan, but in this business loan you have to avail all the benefit given by the MSME to the MSME sector। I think your question has been answered। अगर आपको कोई बैंक मना कर रहा है, might be that bank is not eligible, that person who's asked, जो भी बंदा आपसे बात कर रहा है बैंक का, he might be not knowing about it। Sir, ICICI Bank, I'm really sorry that ICICI Bank is very poor in understanding। I deal with the FEMA compliance with the ICICI, but if you go to any other bank, HDFC and any other bank, I have experienced, my client has experienced it up। make benefit के इसके बाद एक example भी share करना चाह रही हूँ आप सबके साथ। एक ना, I just want to share a very recent example with all of you। This one of my client having a manufacturing unit in Bahadurgarh, but he has a registered company in Delhi। What happened? He's going for all the MSME benefit। He purchased a land, he want to take the stamp duty rebates on it, he want to take electricity rebate, he want to take the loan rebate as well। Then he have to provide his MSME certificate within a tenure, जो भी उसका tenure था उसमें उनको provide करना था। But उनकी कंपनी दिल्ली की रजिस्टर थी, and we already register his MSME for Delhi। तो उनका जो MSME सर्टिफिकेशन नंबर था, सर्टिफिकेट नंबर था, वो DL से स्टार्ट था। DL से स्टार्ट होने के बाद हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट, जहां वो अपनी फैक्ट्री लगाते हैं, उन्होंने मना कर दिया कि सर हम आपको कोई भी किसी भी तरीके का MSME बेनिफिट नहीं देने वाले। The government of Haryana denied the client who are setting up the factory in Haryana that we are not going to give you MSME benefit because your MSME belongs to Delhi, not to Haryana। लॉजिक है, वो कहेंगे जी MSME हमसे तो रजिस्टर करा नहीं रखा, तो आप दिल्ली का बेनिफिट कैसे ले सकते हैं। इसमें सर एक छोटी सी कैच है, इफ यू आर अवेलिंग अ बेनिफिट, क्योंकि MSME एक ही बारी मिलेगा, एक ही स्टेट से मिलेगा। आपको अगर हरियाणा में MSME बेनिफिट लेना है, आपको सबसे पहले यू हैव टू कैंसिल योर दिल्ली MSME। दिल्ली MSME कैंसिल करने के लिए यू माइट बी टेक अदर 3 to 4 days, 3 से 4 दिन में विद द वैलिड रीजन वो MSME आपको कैंसिल हो जाता है। Then you have to apply another MSME with the Haryana government to get the benefit। The bankers who are not saying I am not providing any benefit, a government which saying I am not providing any benefit, might be something with your MSME number as well। Please check before taking any benefit to any particular state you are going to be। You need to have the same MSME number with this respective state। But if you're taking the, for example, now we have to think another side of it. For example, he has set up one factory to Haryana. He want to set up another factory to Himachal. What to do now? He already taking the benefit. He already has the benefit. Now you have to apply and cancel the Haryana MSME. Want to take the benefit of Himachal or any other state government? You have to apply again and take the benefit of it. Now you have to understand the which benefit you have to avail. If the Haryana government is providing a higher, then you have to go with it. If the person is the Himachal is not providing, then you have to leave it. Then this is one example. This is very current and the maximum query we are facing also. Next slide. And now I want to be like, I put more over question and answer. After these question and answer, I'm happy to take your question because I think the multiple questions are coming in the mind of the participant as well. First question is come to everyone. Yeah, loan kitna milega? How much the loan will get in the MSME? 50,000 to 5 CR. A person who want to go beyond 5 CR is not come under MSME loan. इंटरेस्ट अब इंटरेस्ट रेट हम कैसे पता लगेगी कि एमएसएमई का इंटरेस्ट रेट क्या है, राइट? इंटरेस्ट रेट जो होता है ना, फॉर एग्जांपल द बिजनेस लोन और एनी कोलेटरल नॉन कोलेटरल लोन आर कमिंग 8 to 15%. In the MSME, you will get lesser than that. Might be you get at 7.25, might be you get at 7. It depends how you're going to bargain with the banks, and you will get the maximum rebate on the MSME. Next slide. Repayment, yes, already discussed, up to 60 months. How old business should be? Just a second, I think charts are coming. It's come to profit making, but if you are having a loss making business, the bank go with the MSME benefit to you as well. Mr. Vishal, I agree. You know, bank is it depends bank to bank. I am answering the Vishal's question here. So many banks are asking कि without collateral, we are not going to provide you any loan to it. But if you have a strong profile, the bank will give you a loan without a collateral. I've seen many people who are availing it. Next slide. The next question came in. My business has been making profit, but yes, the question is difficult to get a loan regarding it. Sir, whenever you go for MSME loan, any person will, I'll share, Richa will share some of the contacts who are helping you out for the MSME loan. And the bank, sometimes if you go to the directly, I see, you know, being in this profession, being in this area, I see a banker, other banker people in the loan sector, they are not educated enough. I don't know where from they come. When you talk about nationalized bank or PSU banks, they are something which is not knowing themselves, or they might be restricted. You know, I remember in Delhi, there is a one branch in Azadpur, Bank of India. They were, you know, become NP, lots of NP account in MSME. Then they, you know, denial to give MSME loan. There might be some background story for that particular, you know, branch you're talking to. You have to go with many other options, or a person who are dealing in the loans and providing us loan. I am not into the loan at all. I'm into the legal side. But yes, I seen so many problems are coming with the people. कि मैं तो लोन लेने गया था, but मुझे तो लोन दिया नहीं है, या मेरी प्रोफाइलिंग में कहीं ना कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम होती है, या तो बैंक के साथ उस पर्टिकुलर ब्रांच के साथ प्रॉब्लम हुई हो. That's why they might be not able to give you a loan. They might be profiling has some hidden issues, which is you not knowing it. Just work on those issues. You will easily get the loans, and specifically MSME loan. अगर कोई बैंक आपको strong profile होने के see a question here, आपकी अगर strong profile होने के बाद भी अगर आपको कोई बैंक लोन नहीं दे रहा है, there's a one solution to it. आप PMO office लिखिए कि sir, I have applied this, I have with the sufficient document, और बैंक को भी mark कीजिए. You will get the solution very soon. सर अगर आप टैक्स पे करते हो, yes, it shows that you have a very good profile, आप अच्छा पेबल पर्सन हो, तो that is one plus point. अगर आप टैक्स नहीं पे करते हो, या नॉट टैक्स पेइंग और नॉट प्रॉफिट मेकिंग, एंड यू जस्ट अ स्टार्टअप आल्सो, यू कैन अवेल इट, क्योंकि जो पॉलिसी, क्योंकि these are the bank specific. So I can't recommend the bank, is depends upon how the ICIC behaving at Delhi is might be different in Bombay. It's not specifically that bank has a problem, but I believe HDFC is good. I experienced, because I already avail the benefit of it as well. Let me take the last question. Can I get the MSME loan? Can I get the MSME loan to start a new business? Yes, you will get the. I seen one message here. While I'm speaking here, so I just look at the chat. One thing is coming. Startup India. Yeah, Make in India. In extension of MSME, I just want to add two more things. Startup India is far better than our MSME registration. First of all, जब हम Startup India की बात करते हैं, Startup India is above the MSME. Startup India has many other benefits which is not providing under the MSME. MSME is must, startup is optional, and startup is not available for everyone. ऐसी कंपनी या ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, पहली बात तो जो स्टार्टअप है, वो सर जो है उन्होंने जो लिखा था माइट बी हियर, तो सर दिस इज फॉर यू. MSME is for everyone. The startup is only for LLPs and the private limited companies और registered partnership. पहली चीज. दूसरी चीज होती है कि जब आप स्टार्टअप के लिए जाते हो, आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन 10 साल से पुरानी नहीं होनी चाहिए. जिस दिन आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के 10 साल हो जाएंगे, आप स्टार्टअप के अंडर नहीं होंगे. देन वी से कि स्टार्टअप में बड़े बेनिफिट्स क्या है. अगर आप स्टार्टअप के साथ रजिस्टर्ड हो, तो आप अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट ले रहे हो अपनी कंपनी में, उसमें बहुत बेनिफिट है. अगर आप छोटी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स अगर आपकी कंपनी में आ रही है, देन यू कैन टेक अ बेनिफिट आउट ऑफ इट. उसमें जब आते अगर 10 लाख या 15 लाख की इन्वेस्ट है, यू कैन इजीली गेट द बेनिफिट विदाउट अ मच थिंग. अगर आप स्टार्टअप में रजिस्टर्ड DIPP के साथ रजिस्ट्रेशन है, अपनी कंपनी का इसोप अपने आप को दे सकती हो, तो स्टार्टअप के इतने सारे हिडन बेनिफिट्स हैं, आई कांट इवन एक्सप्लेन ओवर हियर. स्टार्टअप की अपनी एग्जीबिशंस होती हैं, एंड बहुत अच्छे लेवल पे होती हैं, इंटरनेशनल लेवल पर होती हैं, and government, state government, central government has calling the international investor as well. Sir, difficult to read your name. I'll definitely answer that. Startup के बहुत सारे benefit है. When we talk about Make in India, yes sir, it's possible to get the loan in every sector. आप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हो, MSME में recently amendment आई है कि ट्रेडिंग बिजनेस को भी इन्होंने इन्वॉल्व कर दिया है. 2021 बिफोर कोई भी ट्रेडिंग बिजनेस इज नॉट covered in MSME. Yes, now it is covered. Trading is also get the after my presentation, be in the connect with Richa. She will might be refer you few of the numbers who can help you out for the loan issue. मैं लोन नहीं कराती हूँ. I'm here to telling you the benefits how you can take it. MSME loan, I can see the pain over here, the participant. कि loan is the biggest problem for that. सब कोई problem नहीं है लोन लेने में. और अगर बैंक आपको मना कर रहा है, there might be some hidden thing is there. उस बैंक के साथ हो सकता है कि उसी मंथ में they come with the policy कि उनको लोन विदाउट कोलेट्रल ना देना हो. तो you have to approach more than one bank, I can rather say. अगर आपकी प्रोफाइल अच्छी है, you will easily get the loan. Sometime मैं अपनी प्रोफाइल मेरा तो I think सिविल भी 800 प्लस है, तो मैं भी फ्रस्ट्रेट हो जाती हूँ यार, why the bank is talking me like this. When I talk to them कि sir how, just give me one reason and given me a written reason. Then I talk to the bank, I talk to right to the RBI that the respective bank is giving me a fake reason for not giving me a loan. The RBI will take care of it. Reserve Bank of India कंपेल नहीं कर सकता बैंक को, क्योंकि बैंक इज इंडिपेंडेंट. बैंक का लोन देने का डिसीजन जो है इंडिपेंडेंट है. बट यस, RBI विल हैव द ऑब्जर्वेशन, डायरेक्ट दैट बैंक दैट यू शुड गो विद इट. It's Mr. Khansh to be here. Sir, when I come to Startup India, when we talk about Startup India के जो benefits हैं, अब मैं tax benefits की बात कर देती हूँ. So lots of questions. Let's talk about the Startup India tax benefit. अब Startup India का registration लेने से आपको tax benefit कभी नहीं मिलेंगे. If you have the Startup India registration, the benefit will not come automatically. The benefit, if you want to take under section of any of the section for 1 year or 3 years, you have to apply those benefit respectively. You know, अगर आप startup में register तो आपको 3 साल तक tax नहीं pay करना. It's beautiful, ना? आप profit making हो or you are making good money. I remember a client. He's a shareholder. He's a foreign person. He's a shareholder in an Indian company. The company make more than 5 CR of a turnover in 3 months, and he was very stringent. Suman, I don't want to make tax payment. We have registered him with the startup, and from coming 3 years at least, he didn't pay a single penny to the government. Sir, Mudra loan. Thank you for asking this question. Mudra loan has stopped. मुद्रा लोन नहीं दे रहा है. अगर कोई दे रहा है तो माइट सम रिमोट एरिया कुछ रिस्पेक्टिव ब्रांचेस दे रही है. मुद्रा लोन नहीं मिल रहा है. मुद्रा लोन इसलिए नहीं मिल रहा है, जब शुरू हुआ तो बहुत से लोगों ने अवेल करा. एनपीए बहुत ज्यादा हो गए, लोगों ने नॉन पेमेंट बहुत कर रही है, तो मुद्रा जो लोन है जो मुझे लगता है बैंक से देने बंद कर दिए हैं. अब मैं बात करती हूँ कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक, वो देता ही नहीं एमएसएमई लोन. वो कहता है लोन लेना है तो इस रेट पे लो, अदरवाइज वी आर नॉट गिविंग. क्यों? कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक हैज अ मैक्सिमम एनपीए. We have to see the pain of the bank as well, right? When we talk about the startup benefits you can avail the tax benefits. बहुत huge होते हैं. I want to add one more thing. Any person who want to start his new manufacturing unit, I want to ask, I want to put this again. Any person here want to start his new manufacturing, you must register your company as a private limited company. जैसे ही आप प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी रजिस्टर करेंगे, आपको सिर्फ 15% ही टैक्स देना है, 25% नहीं देना. बहुत कम लोगों को या बहुत प्रोफेशनल्स के जिनके साथ काम कर रहे हो वो आपको टैक्स की गाइडेंस नहीं देते हैं. माइट बी दे आर ओवर ऑक्यूपाइड. दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव दीस काइंड ऑफ सेशंस, सो कैन यू आल्सो नो अबाउट कि टैक्स बेनिफिट्स आप ले सकते हो. पैसे बचाना भी इनकम ही है. व्हाट आई ओल्डर यूज्ड टू से, सेविंग ऑफ मनी इज आल्सो इनकम. I think, Richa, I'm done with the, my presentation today. I'm open to the question answer. Please put me here.
मैम, क्वेश्चन आंसर की और बढ़ने से पहले मैं आपको बता देती हूँ कि हमारे साथ सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स को मैं बता देती हूँ कि हमारे साथ आर गोपीनाथ राव सर जुड़े हैं इस वेबिनार में, जो कि है IEDS डिप्टी डायरेक्टर MSME DI फ्रॉम कर्नाटका. सर सॉरी सर, नमस्कार सर. स्टार्टिंग में हम आपको ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए क्योंकि पार्टिसिपेंट्स की संख्या ज्यादा होने की वजह से. सो नाउ सर, इट्स अप टू यू.
I was listening. सुमन अरोरा जी क्या बोल रही थी, मैं सुन रहा था. क्योंकि ना आज हमारा ऑफिस में पावर नहीं था, इसीलिए जल्दी वापस आ गया घर. I don't want to miss my commitment.
आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं सर.
So please, it's up to you.
Oh, thank you for Madam Isha ji and Suman ji and Meghana ji and all the participants. Welcome to the program. It's a wonderful program where every MSME needs some kind of support mentally, physically, and then financially, because that is important. We talk about Mudra, stand-up, CGTMSE, all these schemes we are all talking. But how to avail these benefits? How MSME can take the benefits? That is important question. Because not all the MSMEs are equal. Not all the MSMEs are very dull. You have all the options. See, the thing is, when you talk about the MSME, what are the conditions the MSME should have? Whether they are up to the mark, their balance sheets are okay, they're existing or not. The point what I mentioned here, existing or not, there are certain issues which when I become a part of committee in the PMEGP or Mudra scheme, third-party agency, we find some differences there. Another point is the registration process and the documentations. What are the products they are manufacturing? How the market is getting the support? And all those many factors are taken into consideration before any loan being sanctioned, because all bankers, they have the authorities, they have the the custodians of all public money. So they cannot even simply just give whatever the things are there and whatever the MSME asks. Oh, it's not like that. Everybody has got a responsibility, a responsible citizen of India. So everybody has to play a major role in developing economy of our country, because India is a very big country having a population of 1.4 billion, 140 crores. So it is a need of the hour to everybody should play a major role and a responsible way in bringing the economy to the top level. Because we are all aware that what India has faced, not only India, across the globe during the pandemic. Still, India has achieved and reached top level, one of the fastest growing economy in the world. Still, even after facing the corona problems. And there are many other countries which you have seen, they are out of the gear, out of the economy line, and they are still struggling hard to get the money. Even we are giving the money to them. Even we are supporting them through various commodities we are supporting. That is the India's, international commitment, what we have in the international policy. So it is a good thing that India needs the entrepreneurs. At the same time, every entrepreneur has to play a major role. Not because of that only scheme is there, fund, just take the fund. No, it's not the way. Because in MSME, whenever any entrepreneur comes to me, they ask them, first question they will ask, sir, how much I will get the loan? What is the meaning of that? When I ask how much I get the loan means, that means you are not working. You have come to this right away to the first point, the topmost point. How much you are sanctioned means 10 lakh rupees. That means 10 lakhs, imagine on the Putra road. Immediately come to the 10 lakhs. Example, I will tell you one entrepreneur came to my office and he was sanctioned about 50,000 rupees under Mudra scheme by SBI. And he was having some food processing, just convert the millet, that's millet into powder and pack it and then sell it to the public. That's all. His surplus 50,000. So after 3 months, 4 months, he came to me. Now he is telling me, sir, Mudra mein 10 lakh hai na, मेरे को 85,000 मिला है. See the question, why answer is telling. मेरे को 50,000 मिला, मुद्रा स्कीम में तो 10 लाख है, क्यों नहीं दे रहा बैंक? See, imagine, he has not understood his business properly. He has not done the work properly, homework properly. That means the purpose of the scheme is not to give 100% loan to the entrepreneurs. At the same time, entrepreneurs also should work homework. What is their projects? How much money is required for them? What is their contribution? Whether they know the technically properly, whether they are related to that field or not, whether they have an experience or not, their project reports are not correct or not, whether the financial ratios are correct or not. So these are all the points which nobody bothers. We target about the maximum limit of the loan. So that is the intention should not be there. That intention should be avoided. So second point is how to resist, because when you resisted in MSME, now it is a compulsory. More or less a compulsory type, because reason why I told, many of the business you do, you supply the goods and services to the buyer, and in turn the buyers, they will say whether you are registered MSME or not. Even though you don't want to register, it is auction, you are forced to register. So indirectly, government is trying to do have to register, because today, we have Udyam registration portal where around 95 lakhs to 1 crore unit have been registered so far. I think if you see what is the number of MSMEs across India, it is around 6.5 crores. So roughly from 6.3 to 6.5 crore MSMEs are. Out of that, hardly even 10%, you can say. So the numbers are very less. So it has to increase. Some of the units are closed, some of the gain new units are coming. So the registration of MSME is very important. That is Udyam portal. Through Udyam registration, you can register. Udyamregistration.gov.in is our portal, MSME ministry portal, where you can register and get the things. Once you register, that's the first step. You will get the benefits. All the state or state government benefits, schemes or benefits are available only when you registered in the portal, because you have options. That's micro and small enterprise. From 1st of July 2020 onwards, the reclassification of the definition of MSMEs, micro up to 1 crore investment on plant and machinery and 5 crore turnover. Then it can be called as a micro, and the small from 10 crores to 50 crores. So this is the micro and small enterprises. After 50 and then above 50, it is my medium scale. So most of our schemes are all under micro and small categories. So what are the other benefits you can expect? Majorly, we have the marketing supports, because every MSME needs marketing support. Marketing, we have, Madam mentioned about MSME Samadhan. It's true. It's a very good scheme, MSME Facilitation Council, where every state has got a MSME Facilitation Council headed by the Commissioner of MSME or Director of MSME of the respective Director of Industries and Commerce. Everything, that is the thing. But look at the number of cases there in the MSME Samadhan portal. If you take individual states, today I was just in the morning, I was having a meeting with the Commissioner of Industries. I came to know that there are about 6,000 cases are in Karnataka. Similarly, I don't know how many cases are there across other states. Now, to solve this problem, the government has come up with another problem. Easiest way is TREDS portal. TRD is Trade Receivable E-Discounting System. I think MSMEs are aware of this. If you don't know, I will tell you. This is an important portal, TREDS portal. If you become a member of that, registered in the portal as a seller, as a micro and small enterprises, and you are going to get bill discounting within 48 hours of your money. Whatever the things, suppose if you invoice about 10 lakh rupees of bill, within 48 hours, if the buyer accepts your goods and service in all respects, then you are going to get bill discounting within 48 hours in your bank account. So no need to waste your money waste your time in the some other portal. I suggest that, because you divert that, you registered in the this one trade portal, TREDS portal. It is very important portal. That is, we have, government has made this. This is because you need not have to worry about the buyer's payment again, because buyer always are forced, or mandatorily they have to register in the portal. That is the system we have created. So all PSCs, all public sector units, all ministries, all departments, central government departments, all mandatorily have to register in the TREDS portal. So you do not have to worry about that. So all the MSMEs, all micro and small enterprises, I suggest them, please register in the portal immediately. That is the one where you can solve your problem in the Samadhan portal. No doubt you will have to register in Samadhan portal also for your satisfaction. But the time spent in that will become quite lengthy, and where you don't have time, because we sell out 45 days, even it crosses 6 months or 1 year, because number of cases are, because they will take it as per the seniority. Today also I heard that in morning when the meeting, one gentleman went to court to take his case first, because he just joined. There are other seniority cases are there, senior level. No, you have to take that as per. They told me. The reason why I'm telling, you have to see the easiest way how you can take your assistance under the scheme, because the numbers are high, the competition is high, and your requirement is also high. So you have to manage it, you have to balance all these things with parameters. And under the loan category, which Madam was mentioning about, I do agree there are certain restrictions out there, certain parameters every entrepreneur has to look into that. So which I was mentioning of the tax paid. The first tax paid, one gentleman was asking for whether tax is paid depends on my loan or something. No, it depends on your turnover. If you are a new entrepreneur, your project becomes very important. How marketing, how business plan yours, who are the target customers for your product, how you are going to generate your money, because you are when you expect a loan from the bank, Automatically, they will also see how they want to recover money from your side. And what is your business plan? How you are going to set up? So how you are going to give back their money? That is also business plan they want to see. Many of the entrepreneurs I see, they file in the business plan. They don't understand the business plan properly, how to generate a fund over a period of time, and finally they land up in a problem. It will become an NPA. That is the reason why most of our Mudra schemes is around 85% to 90% all become NPA. Why government, even though Mudra scheme is there, it is not like that, it's not cancelled, it's there. It's going, the morning only just last week I was just discussing the bankers. It is there, but the number of cases have increased a lot. NPAs. Then who is responsible for this NPAs? Who is going to take responsibilities? Whether the bankers will agree for this? It's the entrepreneurs. It is the attitude of the entrepreneurs. It is the characteristic how they have to be, how to change their mindset. Because 10 lakhs में 10 लाख के ना वो चलता है कोई बात नहीं. 10 लाख के ना नहीं दिएगा तो वो भागेगा, ये भागा, वो भागा, वो खाली सुन रहा है. मैं सुन रहा हूँ actually. कभी मैं I think you all heard of all these stories. It is not the stories. It's a fact. Because when you are not serious about your business or your enterprises, definitely you will land up in a problem. And you will also become a problem and for the society as well as a problem for the bankers. That is the main point. So all my suggestions, many of the entrepreneurs see how best your plan. You sit across and discuss with the concerned department, because I know that the bankers will not be in a position to guide you, assist you. They will only see, because there are so many.
Sorry sir, interrupted you. Sir, actually हमारे questions बहुत ज़्यादा हैं मैम के लिए regarding to loan. Sir, thank you so much sir. आपने काफी
again, sir want to speak, because I know it's good to hear sir. I think sir can speak more. I am answer all. I think I answered most of them while typing as well, while listening sir as well.
Okay, if possible, madam also can answer, or if they see possible from my side also, I will also assist you. It's not a big issue.
Thank you so much sir.
Thank you. Any?
Yes, HR. Let me know how to proceed now.
मैम काफी पार्टिसिपेट्स ने अपने हैंड रेज किए हुए हैं, तो मैं कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपके साथ शेयर कर रही हूँ. रामा जी का क्वेश्चन है, आई हैव आस्क्ड फॉर द लोन 2 crore and what they did 1 crore. They took my personal guarantee and I am an NRI, come back to India in 2019 and started robotic manufacturing company.
Sir, when I talk about the robotic, yes, you are the one of the niche business that you can avail maximum benefit out of MSME and startup. Believe me, if any of the bank or government is denying you, for you, I just ask Richa, sir, if Mr. That person is available, we can set up a call with him for a better explanation. Because that person, what benefit he can have from the MSME? Yes, he can have the benefit of getting the minimum loan rate. He can get the maximum business, the rebate that he want to set up a factory, rebate on the IT sector, benefits like patents and the trademark. He can have the exhibition benefits. He can the electricity benefit. Yes, some of the benefits are state specific and the visit specific, but that person can avail it. If any of the bank, any government, I just want to answer for everyone. If any of the government denying for any of the benefit that you can avail as a citizen of India, just write a RTI or a complaint to the respective department and put the RTI on this. I know it's a time consumption. 1 month might be you're not able to take. But if you're writing something different, which is not able, the government is not taking care, it might be they're basing in some other thing, your matter will be took it up and the benefit will be available with you. But I think I've never feel that government is not providing it. There's some if and but is there. But I also read the question of sir as well in the chat one. If sir want to go in the detail, we can set up a call with him for a better and explanation detail. because I want to heard what are the exact issue are there. So can help him for the for the more thing. Can I have the next question?
Yes, ma'am. दीपेश जी का क्वेश्चन है, we can we register on both MSME and Startup India?
Yes, MSME is available for everyone. Startup is only available for private limited company and the LLP and the registered partnership. If you are private limited, LLP and registered partnership, you can register both of them.
दानिश जी का क्वेश्चन है, प्लीज can we get a yeah. आदित्य जी का क्वेश्चन, just a minute. शिखर जी का क्वेश्चन है, I have a 2-year-old startup, a private limited company, still struggling with fund and need guidance. Can we have a meeting or call setup?
Yes, sir. I think I answer you as well, because for when we talk about 2 years, 1 year or 3 years, I have to understanding the flow. I want to understanding the business, what the business making it up. Might be you are making good profit, your bank statement is not showing something. If you are not having funds in the bank, showing a good transaction in the bank, not having good GST transaction, sales and purchase, might be some question. This question need to be discussed in the detail.
Ma'am, एक question है, whatever you are showing in PPT, not matching with
that PPT issue was like that. No, skip this now.
Just a minute, ma'am. शुभम जी का क्वेश्चन है, any financing option for businesses with lower vintage than 3 years?
Can you repeat that?
Any financing option for businesses with lower vintage than 3 years?
Yes. That what I have shown in this PPT is, yes, there's some of the vintage has been defined, but whenever I answer, I see the chat box having a question. But there are some banks in the competitive, banking system. They are providing loan to everyone, providing even their vintage having a 1 or 2 years. It's not, the younger you are, the better to go for the loan. Next question.
मैम, कुछ पार्टिसिपेट्स ने अपने हैंड रेज किए हुए हैं, तो मैं उनसे डायरेक्ट आपकी बात करा देती हूँ.
हाँ, there's some question I'm also reading this side as well. How to get registered the startup up? Please contact any registration regarding any question, any question which is regarding a detailed understanding. Please contact me. Richa is here. We just contact here. We can set up a call and we can discuss in detail. And I'm here to help you for all the startup and MSME relation issue. एक क्वेश्चन मैंने पढ़ा जिसमें लिखा हुआ था, कैन अ वुमन गेट अ डिफरेंट बेनिफिट ऑफ एमएसएमई स्टार्टअप? नो. रिचा, आई जस्ट रेड दैट क्वेश्चन, मुझे बड़ा लगा कि मैं शुड आंसर इट. वुमेन से कोई बेनिफिट नहीं मिलने वाला, ठीक है. इंडिया में आज के डेट में वुमेन्स और मेल को दोनों को इक्वल रख दिया गया है. देयर इज नो एक्स्ट्रा बेनिफिट्स कमिंग टू ऑल द एमएसएमई एंड द स्टार्टअप. बेनिफिट आर यू गेटिंग इट?
No, madam, one thing, women's are whether you are talking about with respect to loans only or any other benefits you are talking? No. Somebody, any benefits you may, some when they raise the issue, there is any benefits for women? She is asking about whether it's just a loan or any other benefits under MSMEs.
So any state government providing something specifically to the women, that I'm okay. I'm not saying to that. There is a legit power. I remember they get the maximum benefit from MSME. Yes, the poor women, and I take my maid example. So she get the loan benefit from the small bank. I just forget the name. They get the benefit out of it, but in the MSME scheme, there's not specifically mention a woman benefit. If some government, some state are providing it, I think that can be taken it up. Because I only educated myself for Delhi and Delhi NCR, Haryana, UP maximum government. If it is something to South or something related, I'm sorry, I'm not much having.
No, not like that. Not I am talking about MSME ministry scheme which is applicable across India.
No, sir, I agree, but there's no specifically column added for women. But I'm saying it
In our
for loan.
MSME scheme, we have a separate support for women entrepreneurs,
So
especially for
support for
marketing.
women are there. I'm not saying they are support, but scheme is not specifically
Yeah.
bifurcate the men and women. But I am saying it. Yes, if there's a benefit, we can avail it. Might be I missed it out. I have never read and have experience yet. My presentation and what I speak is only basis on the experience I having it. And then there are so many experience that I'm also going to learn it, sir. I'm always going to see it also. Richa, next question.
मैम बात करा सकती हूँ क्या मैं आपकी अटेंडीज से?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
ओके, मैं कृष्णा मूर्ति जी को अलाउ कर रही हूँ. सर आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं, आपके जो भी क्वेश्चन है मैम से. हेलो
कृष्णा मूर्ति जी, आप जो है म्यूटेड हो. यू हैव टू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
हेलो आदित्य जी, आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं सर से.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, mister.
Madam, I want to ask you that you had mentioned that payments above 40 to 45 days we can file suits. So I had approached MSME court in Maharashtra, and I mean the process is unclear to us. So does your office help us?
Yes, sir. Richa is there. You can contact it. For all of the people who are listening us today, for MSME, you have to submit to the MSME Samadhan, not to any court. You don't need to go to any court. If you're going to the court, it's going to be a recovery suit. Of course, MSME Samadhan is a MSME Samadhan portal is there. You have to log in and fill the details. Yes, for the further procedure, Richa is there. Please contact with her. We can have a detail, and we are going to be detailed, information from your side. What are the actual scenario for the day?
The second question is regarding the interest rate which you mentioned that you get the subsidy.
Yes.
So how do we make the benchmark that bank is actually giving the concession?
Sir, I do agree because MSME, the bankers, some of the bank having their own marking and saying their words. But when we talk and when I experience with the business owner, sir, even I get the call. So when I need MSME, how I get this knowledge, I only get when there's an emergency call. So when I need MSME, if I get the MSME, the bank is providing me the 7.5 of a rebate on the interest rate. Might be bank has, favorism for these things, but this thing is available with the bank. If bank is not providing, they might be some having backing in their mind.
So because it's a hidden, they just give us that we have considered and this is the best rate we can give.
So, banks has the only income with the interest, and higher the interest, the higher the income they will secure. But what I always understand with the business owner, if they go maximum bank option, they will get the best option. Otherwise, I think Richa has, you can contact to the Richa, I'll guide it on the basis of financial. We can go and, give you the better guidance on the MSME benefits from your loan.
मैम मैं नेक्स्ट ऐड कर रही हूँ मधुलिका मैम को. मैम प्लीज आप अपना क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं.
Hi, this is Madhulika. I think my queries have been answered when Aditya asked it and during the question answer things.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
नेक्स्ट स्वप्निल जी, प्लीज आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं मैम से. हेलो शुभम जी, आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं मैम से, आपको जो भी क्वेरी है आपकी.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Shubham.
Yeah, hi Suman. Thanks for the presentation.
Shubham, you need to speak a bit loud. I could not hear you properly.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, bit.
Yeah. Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, your voice is a bit clear. Please speak a bit loud.
Yeah, actually, I had a question regarding the Startup India certificate. As you just mentioned, the Startup India certificate helps you avail a tax holiday for 3 years.
Yeah.
May I know how and when can any
Sir,
startup?
yes. Thank you for asking this question. First of all, you need to have a registered private limited and LLP or a registered partnership. You know, most of the people have partnership and that is not registered. Second, you should have registered with the startup. Then you can only avail the tax benefits. You have separately go with the logins, with the providing, you have to go with the projection. What are the projection here for the coming 3 years and what are the profitable you're looking forward. You have to submit the document on the basis of your startup and on the basis of the concept. The government will provide the benefit. 90% they provide you. Only 10% of the scenario they will take the observation. But for availing the tax benefit, you need to register a company. Then you have to register with the startup. Then you only can avail that.
Okay, given the fact that all of these that you have mentioned are completed, so just to give you a context, we formed up in 2021. We got the Startup India certificate 3 months down the line, and now we are in 2022. However, we haven't achieved a break even yet, but we do anticipate to achieve this break even sometime, let's say in 2023, in the last quarters of 2023. How does the process go down, maybe with the IT department?
Thank you to extend the question. The 3 years will start from your taking the benefits. For example, you register a startup in 2021, but you know that coming 2 years not going to profit making. But in another 5 years going to profit making. Register, take the benefit from the year you think that is going to be tax paying year, right? Tax paying year, take the tax benefit from that year. Initial 3 years you don't want to take it, leave it. Take it for another remaining year. But those benefits are available up to 10 years. In 10 years, you can avail middle of the time and in the initial of the time as well.
So just to end this, so just to put it very clearly, let's say if I want to claim this tax benefit in year 5 and year 7 and year 9, is that arrangement possible?
Yes, this is possible.
So I don't have to do 3 years back to back.
We are even for one of a company from Ludhiana, in the 10th of his year, just going to expire a tenure of older company. We take the benefit for that particular 10th year.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
नेक्स्ट में ज्वाइन करना चाहूंगी रुशांक जी को. प्लीज आप अपना क्वेश्चन मैम से पूछ सकते हैं, रुशांक जी.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am.
Hello,
Rushan this side.
Yes.
So, I have just recently registered my company under my enterprise under private limited under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs.
Yeah.
So, can I avail both MSME benefits and Startup India benefits?
Yes, sir. Yes. Once you have a private limited company, you can avail both the benefits.
So, and both at the same time.
Yes. MSME, MSME Startup India has a benefit above MSME, right? In the MSME, you will not have any tax rebate. In the MSME, you will not have a startup exhibition rebate. For example, you're going for startup, I'm not knowing much, but yes, few of the startup exhibitions in India yearly happening. For example, the stall is costing you 1 lakh rupees. You will get the subsidy of 50% or, what are the, on the basis of expenditure. On the basis of size, उनका कुछ concept होता है that 9x9 का आपका size होना चाहिए not. If you're following that, you can avail. That is available with the Startup India.
Oh, and क्या आप इसमें आप हमारी मदद कर सकते हैं? Or where do I register this?
Sir,
what's the process?
Since I belongs to Delhi and all the approval come from Delhi only, then I think me and Richa are the person who going to help you out for this.
Okay.
For Startup India, MSME is a state specific, right?
मैम नेक्स्ट मैं ज्वाइन करना चाहूंगी दीपेश जी को.
Okay.
हाँ सर, आप अपना क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं मैम से.
Hello, I'm
Thank
audible.
you, Dipesh ji, you are audible.
So ma'am, we have just registered our startup before 1 year, 2021. So
Okay.
how do I get the tax benefit from like governments? Like I have to register in portal. Like what kind of registration that required, and
Sir,
how can I get the benefit from?
Sir, this is, I think everybody has a question in his mind कि startup तो register करा लिया, पर आप startup के benefit कैसे लें? Startup और MSME की से कुछ benefit तो automatic आते हैं. कुछ आपको बेनिफिट्स लेने पड़ते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल टैक्स के जो दोनों बेनिफिट्स हैं वो आपको अप्लाई करने पड़ते हैं अलग से. स्टार्टअप DIPP के अंदर अलग से अप्लाई करने पड़ते हैं. दे हैव अ स्पेसिफिक सेक्शन, स्पेसिफिक डॉक्यूमेंट्स, राइट. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दो सबमिशन यू आर ओनली एलिजिबल. मेरे पास बहुत सारे पैन इंडिया से पीपल कॉल्ड मी अप. और एक बात मैं बता दूं, कोई आपको ये कहे कि सर इतने पैसे लगेंगे तो आपको ये बेनिफिट अवेल होगा, स्टार्टअप इंडिया कोई भी पैसा नहीं लेता है. मैं ये बहुत क्लियर कर दूं. बड़े बदनाम होते हैं प्रोफेशनल पैसे लेके काम कराने में, बट वेरी ऑनेस्ट, MSME इज वन ऑफ द एजुकेटेड डिपार्टमेंट. वी आर सेट अप इन दिल्ली. आप वहां पे जाओ, यू राइट योर ऑल द प्रॉब्लम, यू विल गेट द सॉल्यूशन. बट आपको बेनिफिट तब मिलेगा जब व्हेन यू हैव द स्ट्रांग डॉक्यूमेंट.
Got it. How do I get the registration from which portal should I go through the portal? And
Sir,
how can I register?
I'll share few of the links with Richa, and she will going to provide you, and you go there and you can submit the application. अगर application आपकी कहीं रुक जाती है, we can guide you to writing down to the helpline, and you can resolve the problem. Richa.
मैम नेक्स्ट मैं ज्वाइन करना चाहूंगी राहुल अग्रवाल जी को. प्लीज आप बता सकते हो अपना क्वेश्चन मैम को.
Yes, so I want to know that a trading firm which has recently been incorporated, do they have any flexibility of?
आपकी वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है. ट्रेडिंग कंपनी आ गई.
हाँ जी. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि एक ट्रेडिंग फर्म के लिए कुछ MSME के अंदर.
Can you hear him? I am not able to hear him.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible. When you say sir audible, then you're audible, then your voice.
Okay, तो अब मैं धीरे बोलता हूँ थोड़ा. तो मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ, एक ट्रेडिंग फर्म को MSME के अंदर कुछ लोन बेनिफिट्स मिल जाते हैं क्या या नहीं?
सर पहले सिर्फ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और सर्विस सेक्टर सर भी हैं, गोविंदन राव सर भी हैं. ही कैन सपोर्टिंग माय स्टेटमेंट एज वेल कि पहले हमारे पास सिर्फ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और सर्विस सेक्टर को MSME बेनिफिट थे. रिसेंटली ट्रेडिंग्स को भी ऐड कर दिया गया है. अगर आप बैंक को अप्रोच करते हो बीइंग अ ट्रेडिंग कंपनी, यू आर एलिजिबल फॉर ऑल द बेनिफिट्स, इवन अ लोन रिबेट एज वेल.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Madam, I want to just make a small point here.
Yes,
My
sir.
submission. For a traders now, it been included under the MSME as one of the MSME beneficiary, but not under all the schemes except only in loan.
Right.
So as a priority sector lending.
But we keep the trading company for startup, so all the benefit which is left in MSME they can recover in startup. That's why always that Mr. The person I forget the name, I reply him, kindly register your company and startup as well.
Yeah.
Trading company को इन्होंने include कर दिया because obviously loan are the biggest thing in for the startup. But the person who want to take all the benefits go with the company registration and the startup India for availing all the benefits specifically for trading companies. Right, sir?
मैम मैं अलाउ करना चाहूंगी विशाल भाटिया जी को. प्लीज आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं मैम से.
Yes, Mr. Vishal.
गुड इवनिंग. मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि स्टार्टअप के लिए कोई स्पेसिफिकली आपका प्रोडक्ट कुछ होना चाहिए कि एनी प्रोडक्ट इज एलिजिबल फॉर स्टार्टअप?
Sir, thank you for asking this question. When startup come, yes, it is only known for something innovative, and we always be in mind as a startup में मैं तभी जा सकता हूँ तो मेरे पास innovation है. इसके साथ अगर आप स्टार्टअप को पढ़ोगे ना, वहां पे लिखा है इंक्रीजिंग इन द एम्प्लॉयमेंट एज वेल. या तो इनोवेशन होना चाहिए या एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन होना चाहिए. अगर आपका बिजनेस अगर 4 लोगों की भी एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट करता है, यू आर एलिजिबल फॉर स्टार्टअप.
थैंक यू.
नेक्स्ट मैं ऐड ऑन करना चाहूंगी वेणुगोपाल राव जी को. प्लीज आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं मैम से.
हाँ जी वेणु जी, आपके मैंने चैट पे भी बहुत क्वेश्चन देखे हैं.
No, I'm not that way, no. Okay. See, we have form a trading firm 9 years completed, and 2 crores turnover is present status. One last month we have registered as a private limited company.
Okay.
We are into service, MSME service registration, everything is there.
Okay.
Can we approach bank with this experience and further service or for manufacturing, all those things? Can we approach a bank for loans and other things?
So thank you for asking this question.
Yeah.
Whenever the question come, I think solution will come better.
Yeah.
When I talk about benefit of MSME, whether you are a proprietorship running from 50 years, you can take the benefit. Trading का sir ने भी clarify कर दिया है कि loan is one option you can go. Second, you are running a company from 50 years as a proprietorship, but you register a company today.
Yeah.
Now you have a better option. You can avail the MSME benefit in the company and the old proprietorship. In the new company you register today, register with the startup and take all the benefit up to 10 years as well. For loan, yes, you can avail the loan. For a trading company, I answer also that trading company can avail the loan benefit. But yes, that's specifically the bank need to give it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
मैम लास्ट क्वेश्चन और रमा मैम का ले लेते हैं क्योंकि वो बहुत देर से क्वेश्चन अपना पुट कर रही है तो अलाउ करिए मैम तो.
Yes ma'am. You need to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Rama ma'am, you need to unmute yourself.
Hi ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes,
this is
yes.
Ramaraju Singh, ma'am. This is the one actually earlier I was just pinging it actually. We are the company actually. I have established this company in 2019 in India. It's a robotic and artificial intelligence and machine learning company, ma'am. I'm an NRI actually. Last 20 years I was there. I've been there in the UK and I came back and I started with a lot of passionate actually. But after coming and is just I was not aware of all these policies and all the stuff actually. I went to the branch bank and I asked for the CGTMSE loan actually. So where the CGTMSE loan was sanctioned to me without the collateral at 2 crores. So that is what I've been told. But they also told me that actually I need to give them up some personal guarantee my properties. I gave to my personal guarantee properties actually. And after giving the personal guarantee, they have not given me the sanction letter till 4.5 months actually, because they said they have some technical issues. But they have sanctioned the money and I started utilizing it because I was under impression that it was on a CGTMSE only.
Okay.
But what happened actually after 4.5 months, we have received this copy stating that actually this was for 50% was taken from CGTMSE, 50% was used on my personal collateral as a collateral security. Then I had a discussion with the branch manager. They said actually the person who has approved this loan, actually he has already moved away. So we cannot help it actually. So from that time onwards, we had this issue. We have been trying and we are MODTD also was supposed to be done. And after 1 year, we did the MODT with a lot of fight. They told me that they will give me an extension. For other, but as of now, they have not given me any extension and they are just making my life miserable in this particular bank actually. This is the Canara Bank actually, honestly.
Canara Bank, okay.
Yeah.
Canara Bank, I think merged with Union if I'm not wrong.
Yes, they have merged with Union Bank.
They are merged. Then your sanction letter is before the merger or after?
Yeah, before the merger, ma'am.
Before the merger, okay. And are you a green holder of any country?
What do you mean?
Green card holder of any country.
I'm a British citizen, ma'am. Actually, I'm a British citizen. Yeah,
so this is a preview come. It is a practical experience that you're sharing, and I'm also sharing the practical experience also. I need to have your sanction letter to be think before, because once the merger are there, right? It's become a bank discretion because now it's going to be union understanding over a Canara Bank. They have a right. They have a this thing to be the problem you can avail. They can have a right. Union Bank has a right on it. But before anything comment on it, I want to read out your sanction letter or any other loan document, because this is something that we can put. That's why I asked Richa specifically in your question. I read your question very first. We discuss also, but I want to take it a very one-to-one call at the time we both are available for the discussion. Before that, I need to have your sanction letter.
Definitely, ma'am. I'll share all this.
In the sanction letter in the loan agreement, if it is written there, it is a bank discretion, then we have to go with it. If it is not written, I'll take the bank on very personal level.
Maybe I don't know what is this exactly, because this has got almost a 24
No, sir, what happened now, since I also work international also, I'm running an office in Netherlands, and I work with UK a lot of the time. I can understand the Indian banking bankers has, whenever there's a big scam happen, understand, some Modi scam happened and he's having a green card holder and went away.
Yeah.
The bank become more skews on themselves, and they were like, yeah, we have to hold our hand because a big NPA happened in India last 5 years, right? And this is then merger happened. Union is already,
I totally agree with you, ma'am. But
government bank, and they have a little thought process. So I can understand your problem, and I think more or less people are facing these problems. But we can have a personal question, because robotic company, I work with two. I have two clients in Delhi only who work now. They're working with the Air India, and one is working for Air India and one is Air Force. They are working, they are robotic manufacturing company. I can give you more guidance for taking a benefit.
Oh, definitely, ma'am. Thank you very much for the help. But what I would like to tell you is actually, because this is not fair, ma'am, actually, because after working there for 20 years, we have been inspired by the Mr. Modi, and we started this company, and we are part of the startup and DPIIT and all the stuff. Actually, the banks are not even extending their services to any of NRIs. So they are just, how can they compare with the Nirwan Modi?
Right. I understand your pain.
This is really, because this is really pain. Actually, we have done a mistake, because this is artificial intelligence and machine learning along with the robotics company.
Right.
We are the only company in India actually who is doing all these services, ma'am. Actually, and I have got an export order for 100 crores. Now the problem here
that's why I'm saying it now. The robotic has a minimum order for quantum is very high.
But
right.
The banks are
and
not understanding.
Second problem is you're a profit-making company. You can't show the losses much.
Absolutely, ma'am. And also, even during the pandemic, we did that. Actually, we did the business. But the point is, bank is not.
I'm with you, and I'm definitely going to help you out, because our discussion is going to be one-to-one discussion on the panel. We will have personal discussion with you.
Yeah, ma'am. I have already sent my number. Please do keep in touch.
Yes, Richa will contact that.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
मैम, जैसा कि हमने वादा किया था, 5:30 बज चुके हैं, एंड थैंक यू सो मच मैम, आपने काफी आसान शब्दों में हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स को गाइड किया है, और मैं देख रही थी कि सारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स काफी बेहतर जान पाए हैं इस वेबिनार को लेकर। सो मैम, थैंक यू सो मच आज के इस वेबिनार में आने के लिए, एंड मैं चाहूंगी कि आप बहुत जल्द हमसे दोबारा इस वेबिनार में कनेक्ट हो। एंड गोपीनाथ सर जी, आपका भी बहुत बहुत
I really appreciate sir as well. Rao sir, I can see the problem, and you're giving the website solution on the side. It is again a very helpful for all the people, and you're being there, and it is always good. I just read about that women scenario. I'm going to educate myself on that as well, and I'm coming with the how people are taking benefit out of it, and I'll keep it in the next time in my presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. So whatever the problem is there, we can solve it out with the visual of this thing. Thank you. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'm taking your leave all, and have a good day and good business. Problem always be there. Go with the solutions.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.